What happened?
Yeah, what happened?
Your Honor, in this case, the defendant and the victim were engaged in a relationship. They broke up over the pursuing months. The defendant did not get the realization this relationship was over.
Oh, he didn't tell her. Oh, he broke up with her and didn't tell her. That's what you just said. You just said, you know, they broke up, you know, but, you know, Hannah may or may not have been privy to this information. Hey yo, it's your girl J9 Eve. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, do all the things, you know what I'm saying? Get in the comments, you know, let mama know what you think about this, okay? Did she deserve what she got or no? If you are unfamiliar, this right here. So yeah, her name is Hannah Freeman, okay? And I'll read this little thing to you so you know who it is we're talking about. She says she was a teacher, a former teacher, and she had an ex-boyfriend who was also, looks like a teacher, and they broke up. He got a new girlfriend or whatnot in a new relationship, and Miss Hannah apparently was not ready to let go. So a little bit of stalking happened, allegedly, and this led to some craziness. Now, Miss Hannah got arrested outside of the school where he worked. I guess he called the police on her because she had been following him when he leaves his house, following him to his job and back and whatever. This is what is being alleged. But let's just see what went on.
Okay, let's go on the record. We're here on State versus Hannah Freeman. Miss Freeman is here on case 697-119.
Mr. Judge.
She's here with her lawyer, Michael Kinlan. Assistant County Prosecutor Patrick White is here for Brandon Pateo, who is in trial in another courtroom. Miss Freeman pled guilty back in June to disorderly conduct, a minor misdemeanor in count 1, obstructing official business, a second-degree misdemeanor in count 2, and possessing criminal tools, a first-degree misdemeanor in count 3. She was referred for a pre-sentence investigation, which the court has.
What is a criminal tool? Possessing criminal tools? Like what? Like a computer? Is that what you mean? Like a phone? Like what? Because people use those to commit crimes and stuff. So.
Tools, a first-degree misdemeanor, a second-degree misdemeanor in count 2, and possessing criminal tools, a first-degree misdemeanor in count 3.
Criminal tool doesn't sound like a weapon, so just pointing that out. I don't wonder what a criminal tool is.
She was referred for a pre-sentence investigation, which the court has received and reviewed. PSI is extremely detailed. Counsel, have you read the PSI?
Yes, I have.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you find it to be complete and accurate?
I do, Your Honor.
I find it to be complete. Some of the police report was not accurate, hence the reason for the amended charges.
In what way?
We provided text that showed that the alleged victim had lied about the stalking and so many other issues.
Oh, okay. So allegedly, her boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend, the one she was allegedly stalking, has an overactive imagination and exaggerated some of this, is what they are alleging. She said, I didn't stalk him. I just happen to always drive the same route as he does. Always show up at his house and his girlfriend's house and at every stoplight that he stops at. You know, that's it's coincidence. Just kidding. I don't know if that's happening. But I mean, you gotta know, Hannah, you know, when you're not welcome anymore. You know what I'm saying? I think at the very least, this man had to have been giving out some clues that he might be done. I can't imagine that he would just one day out of the blue call the police on you while you're sitting in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? Could you remove her? I want her so far away from my life that I want the police to take her. It just seemed like, I'm just saying, there are signs and then there are boom signs, you know. Just all I'm saying is what I'm saying.
Well, what part of this document is not accurate?
Just where it relates to the police report.
Pardon me?
Just where it relates to the police report, Your Honor.
I don't understand what you're...
Yeah, that's a weird thing to say. So which part are you saying is wrong? Oh, just the police report part. Like, bitch, that's the whole thing. I don't know what you... Oh, just the case. Which part of the case are you saying is wrong? Oh, just nothing. Just the case part of the case. You know, the case, that part. You know what I'm saying? I'm alleging that part is inaccurate. I'm starting to think, Hannah, the look on your face and the thing your lawyer just said is making me think the ex-boyfriend might be onto something. Like, it's given your attorney don't even believe what he's saying is what it's given. Okay.
You're telling me. There's 4 single-space type pages that looks to be largely taken from the police report. Are you telling me the entire PSI is inaccurate?
No, just where the alleged victim told the officers that she was stalking him. They were still engaged in a relationship at the time. She had planned on spending the night at his house that night with his permission. It's not much.
I hope that's true, Hannah, because the idea that in your mind, you were just staying at his house. You were at your boyfriend's house. He was your boyfriend at the time. You were just at his house, you know, and you had intended on staying. You had brought a bag, overnight bag, and you was intended on staying. And then somehow, like, he said that, you know, you was stalking. I mean, like, if I was at my friend's house just chilling, and then suddenly the police show up and tell me that I'm trespassing, I'd be looking at my friend like, is this true? Am I trespassing? I mean, you told me to come over here. It's just weird that I'm being told by a stranger that I'm trespassing at your house. I'm thinking, what happened? You was too cute for this, Hannah. Hannah, you too cute for this. I hate to tell you, you too cute for this. This is ridiculous. I'm sure there are many, well, now there probably aren't going to be very many guys willing to go for it, but I'm sure you've had your pick of the litter. But then again, if you were behaving in a crazy way, maybe not. So, I don't know. But you're too cute for this. I'll say that part for sure, okay? You're very too cute for this.
How about the flock camera part on the bottom of page 2, where flock camera plate readers showed your client's vehicle to be on Westlake City School properties 33 times on 19 different days over the past 30 days, up to and including November 7th at 4:07 p.m.
That is accurate.
Okay.
But he had invited her there. She was there.
He invited her to school
Yes.
30 times.
Yes.
Mr. White, do you know anything about this?
Your Honor, what the state could say at this time is that the defendant, on occasions over this period, did in fact invite the the victim did invite the defendant, but the state will contend that the defendant was there and her continual presence across this time did cause the defendant continual anguish and mental stress.
Hold up now. You know what? I'm back with Hannah again. It's now, no. You gonna sit here and tell me that this man kept inviting her over to this school where these kids is at? This person who he's scared of. He keeps inviting her to this place. And then, you know, it's like, well, yeah, he did invite her. Yes, but, you know, when she got there, he got a tummy ache, you know. Once she got there, he realized that his tummy hurt. And so then he was like, you know what, I feel an anguish. No wonder she was so upset. It's like, he invited me there. Okay. I called him out for some bullshit, and then suddenly his tummy started hurting. he don't feel he don't feel so, you know, he don't feel like everything's going his way no more because I'm calling him the fuck out. Got it. And this man, oh my God. Oh wow.
Is there a dispute over whether she took his property?
No, Your Honor.
No, there's no dispute over that, Your Honor.
Then why didn't your office have her plead to theft? I know this wasn't your case.
Ooh, what'd she take? Oh my God, Hannah, I'm intrigued. Call me intrigued. This case is going everywhere. Match.
But I'm here dealing with the confusion.
Y'all.
What happened?
Yeah, what happened?
Your Honor, in this case, the defendant and the victim were engaged in a relationship. They broke up over the pursuing months. The defendant did not get the realization this relationship was over.
Oh, he didn't tell her. Oh, he broke up with her and didn't tell her. That's what you just said. You just said, you know, they broke up, you know, but, you know, Hannah may or may not have been privy to this information. She didn't know they broke up. So when he said, hey, why don't you meet me at the school, you know, at my job for lunch? We can have lunch. You know, she would just show up. Her boyfriend invited her to the school to eat lunch and she would show up, and now she's going to jail. Hannah, I'm so sorry that this is happening to you. All because this man can't communicate properly. Now, what I do wonder is what she stole. See? This case is so interesting is the word, I think.
At different times, she did steal numerous items.
Like?
From the victim in this case. Our office reviewed that. We did see those actions more as a continual pattern of conduct in order to get the victim back into her life.
Oh, so basically she just took his stuff, but she gave it right back. But he still said, he told the story that she took my stuff, but then he left out the part that she gave it back. And so then it ended up in the police report. Is this man trying to explain the weirdness of his client for me? I want to know who this man is so bad. I'm going to be doing some digging after this, okay?
Is that accurate?
Not completely, Your Honor.
And we can stand in this county, Mr. Kelly.
Yes, Your Honor. It's our opinion, and the facts would have shown if we would have went to a trial. She did take his book bag for about 3 minutes. She tried to return it. She only took it once she found another girl at his apartment. She was on her way to spend the night there that night. They agreed on it. She went over there, and then he texted her, told her not to come, and she realized he had nothing to do there. She got mad, went in this car, took the book bag, only as a means to get him to talk to her, and then she tried to return the book bag 5 minutes later, and that's when he called the police.
Okay, I'm led to believe.
Oh, okay. So she was coming to the house because he had already told her she could come over. But then one of his bitches showed up. Now, when one of his bitches showed up, he was like, you know what? It was something new. It's something different. You know what I'm saying? Hannah be asking too many questions. So he made a choice. He chose the new one. He chose whoever that was, Shirley or Cheryl or Karen. Carla. Chose her over Hannah. Okay? So then he tried to hurry up and text Hannah, hey, don't come by. Hannah got suspicious, as she should have, because he was a cheating bastard, as it turned out. Okay? So she's like, well, fuck that. I'm not going to just turn around and go back home. So she goes over there. Still goes over there. She figure out there's a bitch in there. So what she do? She's like, come out of there. He won't come out. So she go in his car, grab his bag and waving it around, talking about, I got your bag. You want your bag? You better come out and talk to me. So then when he come out, of course, because he got to show off, you know, because he got a bitch in the house. So he can't just try to handle this like a man, because there's a lady, there's a girl in the house, her out here, all hell could break loose. And he's not wrong about this. That was an accurate, the accurate thought he had. Probably the smartest thing that he did was to call the police. Now, to call the police and then lie on her, no, that's diabolical. That's diabolical. That's diabolical. So that happens. And then I guess after that, a few times, maybe she still would show up at his job because she wanted to talk to him, and in hopes on catching him when he leaves work. He didn't want to be held accountable, so he didn't want to talk to her. So he called the police. Bitch behavior. Got it. Okay. I think I'm figuring it out.
By the pre-sentence investigation that this relationship between the alleged victim and Ms. Freeman ended. Investigation that this relationship.
Later, and that's when he called the police.
Okay, I'm led to believe by the pre-sentence investigation that this relationship between the alleged victim and Ms. Freeman ended in April of 2024. Is that correct?
That is not correct, Your Honor. It ended on November 6th, 2024. And that's why if you review the discovery that I provided, the text detailed everything. And that's why we had negotiated plea with the charges that we have and that she pled guilty to.
Okay, the pre-sentence investigation indicates that your client took two backpacks, a red and a black backpack containing a Chromebook laptop computer, an HP laptop computer, the victim's wallet, and a set of car keys to his car, apartment, and work school. I haven't seen any of these text messages. You haven't filed a sentencing brief or memorandum?
Well, they were in the discovery that I filed, the defendant's discovery.
Okay, Mr. White, what would the state like to present? Is there
He
anything
didn't
else?
read that.
Thank you, Your Honor. I will say for the record, the state is in compliance with Marcy's law in this matter. Your Honor, obviously this was a difficult situation. This was a toxic relationship. Over the period from April to November, this defendant engaged in conduct that was disturbing and concerning. And state believes there's a heightened concern because she was employed as a teacher at the time.
Yeah, so was he. He was employed as a teacher, had a girlfriend, was cheating, had another girl in his house, had one girl come into his house and one girl in his house, creating a conflict that could have turned deadly. I mean, you could spin this any kind of way you want to. In all honesty. Okay, he was extremely inappropriate in his behavior. But we're going to act like only old little Hannah. It was Hannah whole time. She couldn't regulate her emotions.
We understand that the victim in this case did at points re-engage with the defendant over these months.
Mm-hmm.
But the state is coming.
And do you think that when he was re-engaging with her, and you know what he means by that, he was smashing with Hannah, okay? I broke up with her. She won't get the clue, especially when I'm hanging out in her bedroom all the time. She just can't seem to get it. She won't catch on. Do you think when he's laying in her bed, doing all of this, do you think he's in there telling her about how he don't want to be with her? Or you think he's telling her, you the one that I want. It's always been you. One day I want to marry you, girl. Do you think he's saying all of that? Yes, he fucking is. Yes, he is. She has every reason to believe that something is what it ain't. Oh my God. And she gonna have to sit in jail for 7 days because of this. I hope he truly hates her, because he's never gonna get to talk to her again. She's gonna hate him forever and always. When she come out of there, she's gonna hate his fucking guts. She gonna hate him. One day he gonna come back trying to apologize. I'm sorry that happened, that you had to go through that. And she gonna be looking at him like, Why is this piece of shit? Why is this turd talking to me? Why is this? I didn't know turds could talk. Why is this turd talking to me? Okay.
Comfortable with this plea offer after extensive conversations with and pretrial meetings with the defense counsel.
Yeah.
Because Ms. Freeman, and it's our opinion, has mental health issues that need to be addressed. I think that's evident from the PSI.
Wow.
I think that's evident from the facts in this case. We do understand that she has taken steps to do that, and as part of this plea, we did make it a condition for supervision in the form of community control, continued mental health treatment, and that is what we'll ask for at this time, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, Mr.
I can tell you, just based on just what I've heard so far, she should not have pled guilty to this. She should have went to trial. Like all the things that he's been doing, absolutely. This should have gone to trial. But oh my God.
Kinlan, what would you like the court to be aware
My
of?
client's 27 years old. She has a master's degree. She was previously employed as a fourth grade teacher. She lost that job as a result of this incident. She's got no other record other than a noise complaint from several years ago. This is a negotiated plea based upon the facts and based also upon the negotiation that I did with the county prosecutor's office. I believe it's a fair resolution. You're not going to see her back again. Just for the rest, she was at the school numerous times helping him with his classwork. There was a principal who was contacted and also listed in discovery, who I had subpoenaed if this case was going to go to trial, who would testify to that fact, that he talked to the victim and the victim told him no, she was there helping him. So there was no stalking in that regard. But she did take his book bag in a heat of passion. She did when she found out he was still seeing this other girl when she was supposed to be over there that night. She wasn't thinking and did so in an emotional state. She is in mental health counseling. She regrets this incident, and I don't think you'll see her back here now. Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Freeman, you have the opportunity to speak before we announce your sentence. What would you like me to know?
I regret the incident. I definitely acted out of emotion, and I regret that decision that I made that night, and I will take steps necessary to move on from this incident, and you will not see me back here again.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Court has considered this matter. This is frankly a bizarro breakup between two professionals. The pre-sentence investigation does not paint a pretty picture of your behavior, Ms. Freeman. You should have known that was over. It's my understanding that the victim had someone else in his life. I'm going to...
You see what I'm saying? You should have known that it was over. Oh, yeah, you should have known it was over. You know, because you know how he kept telling you that it wasn't? Yeah, you should have known it was. Just psychic. Because psychic. Oh, my God, the audacity of this man. No, this audaciousness. Look at this. Oh, my God. Ugh. Ugh.
place you on 18 months of community control. You'll be ordered to have no contact with Mr. McKenzie, the victim, in this case, as a condition of community control. You are to wear a GPS device for the first 90 days. You'll be on house arrest with work release. You'll be ordered to undergo mental health counseling, particularly to establish healthy boundaries. And you will serve the first 7 days of this term of probation in our county jail. You are ordered remanded.
We hadn't agreed sentence.
You didn't agree with me, Mr. Kinlan, and I am charged with sentencing.
At this point, Your Honor, I'm going to make a motion to withdraw her plea. We'd rather go to trial.
Because you don't like the sentence?
No, because we don't like the way the court has interpreted the facts.
Mr.
The
Kinlan,
facts are not correct.
did you talk to me about sentence before you pled your
You
client?
were not available, Your Honor.
I'm available all the time, Mr. Kinlan. You chose to plead your sentence,
We
your
only
client.
we only met with you one time, Your Honor. At this point, we'd ask to withdraw.
I'm offended that you would make the insinuation here that I don't work enough.
I'm not making that insinuation.
How long, when was this case indicted?
December.
Yeah, half a year ago.
Your Honor, I'm making.
Did you make any effort to talk to me in the last 6 months about how I would sentence your client?
Yes.
No.
We did.
You did? When?
When I asked you to take her off GPS back in April.
Okay, and I did.
Yes.
But that wasn't about sentencing, was it? I just asked you, did you make any effort to talk to me about what sentence I would impose after you negotiated a plea deal with the state of Ohio?
No, we did have an agreed sentence with the state. We'd ask the court to go along with that agreed sentence as it's a condition of plea.
Didn't ask me, sorry.
A plea is not knowingly voluntary.
Your bad practice is not my
I
problem.
don't think it's my
Order
bad practice,
remanded.
Your Honor. We're done.
Oh, Hannah. She tried to hold it together. She did. You can see it. She was trying to hold it together. She was like, oh my God, oh my God. Oh. But as soon as she saw that man kind of closing in on her from behind. Had the panic. Poor thing. I feel you, girl. I feel you. Just don't even date. They ain't shit. I just take my word. Don't even do it. Okay? Don't just don't even bother. Okay? So waste of your time, girl. Okay? They're terrible. They're terrible. Okay? Relationships are for birds. You don't want to be a bird, do you? I feel so bad for her. I honestly do. I'm gonna tell you, when I started this video, I felt myself going a completely different way. It's so weird how now it like by the end of it, it turned into, oh my God, poor Hannah. And that's all that I'm at right now. I'm gonna do a little digging on this case. This is quite intriguing. Way more than what I was expecting. Poor little Hannah. Just can't get right. Ooh. Y'all behave, because I'm not going to do it. Absolutely not. Just no. Mama love you. Yes, you do. Ooh. Peace.